I've been teaching for 28 years, and one thing I've found consistently is that if I innovate, if I do something new, the students really appreciate that. They'll give me a lot of leeway to get something a little wrong when they see that I'm trying to improve their experience. The lightboard allows me to take some of my lecture material out of class so that we have time in class to do hands-on activities. So about 10 years ago, students started showing up to college with laptop computers instead of desktop computers. What I thought we could do was take the teaching of electronics out of the lab, where they had to go to use the equipment, and use portable equipment that would interface with their computer. So electronics is a great place to learn this skill of designing something and trying it out and figuring out why it's not working in such a short cycle time. So that has to happen in every kind of engineering. But in electronics, you can do that and turn it around and do it again in just a matter of minutes. You can do that if you've got your electronic workbench in front of you. A typical electronic workbench might be like this. You've got an oscilloscope and a soldering station and power supplies, multimeters. All of that functionality is duplicated in this small module that students plug into their computer. So they get that and a multimeter and a bunch of electronic parts that they can build all sorts of circuits with. In order to do this hybrid teaching, where some of the lecture material is moved out of the classroom, I needed to be able to prepare these video lectures, first of all, efficiently in my time, and secondly, with a decent quality, so that the students could see me looking at them, they could see my hands, they could clearly read what I'm writing. The lightboard is a chalkboard-sized sheet of glass that is lit from the inside, so that anything that I draw on it with fluorescent markers lights up in front of me. The students are a little mystified. How do you do that? How are you writing in front of you, and how are you writing left to right instead of right to left? The video is reversed either in post-production or actually I just use a mirror. Faculty from across the university and various departments and schools have used the lightboard, and I'd like to see more of that. It's something that was developed here at Northwestern University, and I'd like us to be taking maximum advantage of it. I don't even need production help in the lightboard studio, I just go in there and film. It's open source. There's a lot of innovation going on around lightboard and lightboard teaching, and I think that's a good thing. It's the community response to what do we do about online education? How do we get on top of this? How do we make good use of online education rather than feel threatened by it? I'd like to see it become a more common part of video production and higher education in general.